Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mia and I'm going to be talking to you today about seasonal depression. It's something I've had for many years. I actually got diagnosed with depression 7 years ago. For those I can't speak. I always get nervous for these videos, ignore me. For those of you who don't know, I actually was diagnosed with depression 7 years ago and it has been an ongoing battle ever since then. Basically, I finally got to a really good headspace and a good mental space, and I'm wanting to talk to you today about how I did it. So I have 5 main tips on how to avoid and cope with seasonal depression, and they're all pretty obvious things, but sometimes you just need to hear the obvious things said to you by someone else for them to resonate with you. Otherwise you're just like, you sort of know it in the back of your mind but you don't really pay any attention to it. So the first one is going to be surround yourself with people. And I know it sounds so obvious and also counterproductive, because when you're going through seasonal depression, sometimes the last thing you want to do is surround yourself with people. You just want to isolate yourself and be on your own in your bedroom watching films and TV all the time. And honey, I get it, but that is like the worst thing you could possibly do. This piece of hair just like wants to do its own thing. Whenever you're going through any kind of depression, you need to have a really good support network. You need people around you constantly, and cutting yourself off from the world might seem like the best option, but it's only going to hurt you and the people you love. If you suddenly start icing them out, they're not going to know why, and it's just going to be all around hurtful experience. You don't even have to leave the house if you don't live alone. You could literally just go downstairs, and instead of sitting in your bedroom all alone, just go downstairs, go sit on the couch. If you're going to scroll through your phone in your room, just scroll through it with someone else sat next to you on the couch. You don't even realise how much of an impact that will make on your mental health, but having people physically surrounding you can just boost your serotonin. Seeing other people happy and hearing that life goes on can honestly boost your mood 10 times. Sometimes honestly just listening to the conversations of people around you in moments like this will distract you from your own thoughts. It gets you out of your own head, and being around loved ones is always a good thing. If you do live alone, it doesn't have to be necessarily loved ones. You could go out and still sit alone, but like go to a park or like a coffee shop or a bar, and just having people around you can again just make you feel better. People watching really can distract you, and it can make you feel like you're not alone, or that someone else is having a worse day, or that maybe your day isn't so bad. I mean, I guarantee that if you leave the house, you will find at least one thing to make you smile. And whether that's seeing a really cute puppy, newborn baby, an old couple together and that makes you smile, you will see something that will make you smile every single day. You won't even notice it, but you will. When you smile, it sends signals to your brain that you're happy, which releases happy hormones. So moments like this really do chemically help you as well. The more you smile, the better you will feel, and therefore if you're feeling better, you'll be wanting to smile more anyway, and it will just help so much more than you even realise. Not to mention that people watching, if you're in a coffee shop or a park, whatever, this could actually spark a human interaction. Say that you do see a really cute dog in the park and it makes you smile. Often the owners will let you pet it, or even if they see you smiling at that animal, they'll smile back, and it can spark a human interaction. For one thing, a stranger smiling at you, it always makes me smile. I smile back instantly, and it makes me feel like there are still some good people in the world. Or you could ask, you know, can I pet your dog, or what's her name, or whatever, and that's human interaction. Boom, you've had a conversation, and you will walk away feeling better about it. You will walk away feeling less alone than you did if you just stayed in your room all alone scrolling through TikTok. This goes hand in hand with my number 2 tip, which is just to leave the house. As I said, I mean, it's kind of the same as like, you know, don't be by yourself, but don't hole yourself up in your house. Even if there are people downstairs and you could sit with them or whatever, don't just do that every single day and think like you'll feel better. You might feel a little bit better, but you need a change in environment. And nature is proven to boost our serotonin. You need to get your ass outside. A change in your environment, no matter how small, will really help you to get out of your own head. Obviously doing something, exercise, like, you know, going to the gym or a run, is going to be amazing because exercise is proven to boost your mental health, but it doesn't even have to be that. You could just go for a walk. Not to use the same exact examples I've just used, but go for a walk. Go for a coffee. Just go do your shopping. Don't order it online. Just go to the shop and buy it. Or if you want something like a chocolate bar and you're craving it, instead of just saying to your mum when she goes out, can she get you one? Walk out to the shop and get it. It's that easy. And when you've left the house, and the change in environment, and especially inhaling the fresh air, will make you feel so much better with minimal effort. You don't need to get dressed up. You don't need to do your makeup or your hair. You don't need to do anything. All you need to do is get on some shoes and go sit outside. Even if you have a garden, obviously wrong time of year for this right now, but I suppose it could be cute if you put up fairy lights, whatever, in your garden at night, sitting watching the bats. You could just go outside. Just go sit outside in your garden. Just leave the house. Make sure that you don't stay holed up at home all day, every day. It's going to make you feel so much worse and you're gonna spiral. I promise you that. I've made that mistake many times, thinking all I need is a duvet day and I'll feel better. All I need is to just relax today in my pajamas and watch TV and I'll feel better. No, because you're going to do the exact same thing tomorrow and the day after and the day after, and it is so unmotivating. You're just going to pretty much waste an entire season, maybe two, doing this, and then you blink and you're like, why did I waste all that time? And then you feel crap that you wasted all that time, and the depression cycle continues because you feel crap. You want to do it again to make you feel better, but it doesn't make you feel better, honey. Ditch that narrative. It doesn't make you feel better. Staying at home does not help. Or if you do go on a walk, you can take your earphones, your headphones, and just listen to a really great podcast or your favourite music. Ed Sheeran just released a new album. If you're into that, take him with you. It's still exercise, it's still boosting your mental health, but you won't even notice that it's exercise because all your brain is focusing on is the podcast or music or whatever. That is what your focus is on rather than what you're actually doing. But you are getting out of the house, you are boosting your happy hormones, and you are putting yourself in a much better position to fight seasonal depression and prevent it, okay? Stop it in its tracks. Just go for a walk. 5-10 minutes, you can take the dog out, just go for a small walk and just see if it makes you feel any better. More accomplished when you get home because you've done something. And I promise you, something is always better than nothing. And you can take your time on this walk. Like I said before, sit on our bench, and all of these little things that I mentioned that normally you wouldn't even notice because you're so busy rushing from one place to another. Take the time to enjoy them and appreciate them. Instead of just ordering a coffee and have it on the go because you're so busy to get to work. So rushing to get to work because you're so busy. You know what I meant. Instead of just doing that, get up early. Go sit outside. Watch the morning go by with your favourite coffee in your hand and really taste it, really enjoy it. It sets your day off to a really good start. It honestly makes you feel so much better if you've had something small but enjoyable in the morning, because it just puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day. And then before you know it, you're noticing all of the good things in that day and you're having a really good day. And the next day you're feeling good because you had a good day yesterday, why wouldn't you today? And the cycle continues, and all of a sudden seasonal depression is gone and you're in a good healthy cycle, and that's what we want, that's what we're looking for. And especially with it being autumn, as I said, if you look for it, you will find something that makes you smile every single day. And I love autumn because honestly, it's always so pretty. Everyone has got such cool fashion and I love looking at it. Everyone's hair is suddenly copper or auburn or dark and I love looking at that. As a hair girly, I love looking at the hair changes and the hair trends. And all of the trees as well. When they start to go like red and orange and yellow, I freaking love that. So sometimes I will just sit in a park and try and spot the prettiest tree. And if I find it, I will take a photo, and then the next few days, if I see that, I'll be reminded that there's little things out there in the world that will make me smile. All I've got to do is look for them. And if this does still seem like too much work, if you really don't want to leave the house at all, you can add a reward for yourself, okay? You can add a little reward onto the end of your walk to make it worth it. Which is, like I said before, if you want the chocolate and you go and get it, then your reward is eating that chocolate bar. Or if you go for a walk, but you go to your favourite spot, like, I don't know, like some kind of dog park, or a canal, or a lake with cute little benches beside it. Or maybe I don't want to keep saying favourite coffee. Can you tell I'm a bit of a coffee addict? But you know what I mean. You treat yourself to something small during that walk at the end of it so that you have that now. You have that to walk back with, or for when you get in. You have a little treat and you added a purpose onto your walk So it felt like you achieved something, it felt like you went out to do something and you did it, you accomplished it, and now you get to enjoy the bonuses, you know? It will just honestly make it seem all the more worth it and probably make you enjoy it more, knowing that you're going for a purpose and that purpose, when you get back, has been completed. Not to mention the treat, you'll know you earned it. Rather than just asking someone else to pick something up for you, or, you know, like ordering Just Eat or whatever, you'll know you earned that treat and it'll taste all the better for it. Number 3 is try and romanticize the season. A lot of people get seasonal depression because they absolutely hate fall and winter, and we're not here for that. We're going to romanticize the hell out of this season, and that can make you enjoy it more. Try and make it aesthetic, make it a Pinterest board, make it a mood, make it something you look forward to. If you hate winter and fall, you enter these seasons every single year thinking about how much you hate them and you want summer to last, and then because you're already dreading them, when they come round, you just notice everything you hate about them, everything you were dreading, like the weather, or, you know, because it's suddenly cold, it's wet, or now you can't wear your cute little summer dresses. All you notice is the bad things that you hate about these seasons. If you go into the seasons with the narrative and the mindset that you hate them, no. We need to change the narrative. You need to give your brain some positive elements to focus on. There is bound to be at least one thing you like about every single season. And what you need to start doing is filling your brain with this one thing and associating the season with this thing that you like rather than all these things that you hate. Think about fall nails, fall fashion, candles, Ugg slippers, Ugg boots. You get to wear cuddly pyjamas, fluffy socks. You get to watch scary movies in the dark and cuddle your boyfriend or girlfriend while you're doing it. You get to wear boots and jumpers or change your hair colour, as I said, to freaking copper or brown. There are so many things about autumn, and there will be about winter, Christmas, that you will absolutely love, except you don't think about those things because they're overshadowed by all the things that you hate. And you need to start focusing on these positives. You could maybe even decorate your space for fall. Buy a new blanket or some cute little cushions, a throw, or maybe like some little signs, you know, saying like, we love autumn. And if you decorate your space and you love the way it looks, then you will start to like the season more. Just because you get to bring out all your little decor. Maybe you love it so much that you actually next year look forward to putting it out again. And all of a sudden, boom, you're looking forward to fall. You're looking forward to fall because you get to put out your new little decorations and you're excited for them because you only get to see them during this one season. Well, all of a sudden, you have something to look forward to, and that's what your brain is thinking about rather than returning to school or Monday blues in the cold, you're getting wet. You're not thinking about that. You're thinking about your cute little decor and redecorating your environment. Everyone loves a good change. As I said before, seeing a change in your environment can also really boost your mood. So I definitely recommend that. And you can go on shops, you know, like Temu or Shein or Amazon, so that it's not too expensive either. You know, you can do this as cheaply as you want. You don't have to spend an absolute fortune, but I would definitely recommend trying to think of these 3 things that you love about this season and write them down. Make a Pinterest board, have a mood board, and look at it every day to remind yourself of all the amazing things that this season brings. And my 4th tip actually links quite a lot to my 5th tip, but my 4th tip is to try and have one thing every single week that you look forward to. This doesn't need to be a huge event like, I don't know, like a big family party or going out on the town. It can be as small as you like, but just have something every single week that you look forward to all week, something that you really are excited for. And I don't know if you went Monday to Fridays. A lot of people don't, but let's say for now that you do. On Friday night, let's have something that we're looking forward for. And it'll just make your week go so much quicker. For example, have a glass of wine. A lot of my channel are old enough to drink, like the pretty much 99% of you are old enough to drink. So if you drink wine or whatever your favourite drink is, have a glass on Friday. A lot of people will do this, but they'll just have a glass every single night and they won't even think about it, they won't enjoy it, they won't appreciate it. It's just what you do when you get in from work. And I kind of get that, but no, we're going to break that narrative, and that's not what I mean. What I mean is that you're going to go out and you're going to buy your favourite bottle of wine, or the alternative, and you're gonna put it in the chiller, you're gonna have it cold, for when you get in. You're going to use your favourite glass. You're going to make sure that there's ice ready. All of a sudden, it becomes an event. You're going to be looking forward to this drink on Friday, and when you drink it, when it touches your lips, you're gonna enjoy it and appreciate it so much more, I promise you, because you'll feel again like you earned it. Maybe linking back to decorating your environment, maybe even buy a new fall glass to really make it seasonally appropriate, but you will love it so much more if you've really looked forward. Oops, nearly dropped my notes then, and that on my iPad, so that wouldn't be good. You're gonna enjoy it so much more if you look forward to it. And then all week you won't be focusing on what mundane tasks you've got to do. You won't be focusing about work or school or whatever. You're going to be thinking about Friday night and just looking forward to it. And before you know it, Friday night's gone. Okay, well, next Friday I'm going to do this treat. And then before you know it, the seasons are gone, because all you've been thinking about is the positives. You've been jumping from week to week to week and to treat to treat to treat. And that's all you know. That's all you associate those seasons with now, is your Friday night treats. Maybe they're another thing you start to look forward to in fall and winter. Who knows? It does not have to be alcohol related. You could maybe decide to go out for lunch, and a lot of restaurants do have lunch menus, so it doesn't have to even be that expensive. But you could like go out to your favourite restaurant because you've had a week in work and you know you deserve something at the end of the week. And you could maybe go with like a friend or a partner or just yourself, and again take a really good podcast and just treat yourself to a really lovely meal that you know you've earned and that you know you deserve. And you could be looking forward to that all week, not having to cook on Friday or Saturday or whenever it is. About you get to enjoy a meal that you've not had to slave over, or you get to enjoy a meal that's not been microwaved. Like, a lot of people don't like cooking. Maybe you're different, in which case you're the lucky one, but you get to go out and enjoy a meal that someone else has prepared for you, and that always tastes better, in my opinion. If you do take yourself out alone, then you could go to like a pub, for example, and have like a pub lunch. And pubs are always really busy, so no one will even notice if you're alone. This goes for restaurants too. Everyone is too busy focusing on themselves to even notice you. So just make sure you've always got a little treat to look forward to at the end of the week. And before you know it, the season's gone and all you remember is these little treats. If ever you start to think about the negatives, just remind yourself, yeah, but on Friday I get to go out and buy a bunch of new decor and decorate my house. Or on Saturday, I'm going to take myself out to lunch, or I'm going to get all dressed up and look glam just because I want to feel beautiful, and I am beautiful and I deserve that. Your mind will be thinking all week and looking forward to this thing and focusing on that one event rather than all of the mundane little stuff. And that's going to honestly pull your mood up. If you have something to look forward to, serotonin, promise you, you always need something to look forward to. And this links perfectly in with tip number 5, which is the final one for today, because otherwise I will talk and talk for like 5 hours and you will be sick of me. But you need to have one good thing in every single day. Find something small in every day to be grateful for. And I promise, there is something in every single day. Every day. Maybe your boyfriend picked you up from work so you didn't have to get the bus. Maybe the bus driver let you on for free because he didn't have change. Maybe your sister complimented your hair. Maybe your little brother gave you a hug for no reason. Maybe your mum cooked you your favourite dinner tonight. Maybe someone at school complimented the way you look. Maybe it didn't rain because it was when it was supposed to. Maybe the sun reared its head and you didn't think it would. Maybe an outfit looks cute that you didn't think would look cute. Maybe you bought yourself a new jumper. Maybe you were just around a lot of cute dogs that day. You never know. There's going to be something in every single day, big or little, that you can be grateful for. And yeah, there's obviously, you know, there's the obvious ones, like you can move your arms and your legs, or you have air to breathe, you have food in your belly. And that's all amazing, but try and make it more custom to you every single day about your day, because then you really do feel grateful. And it feels so much better rather than just like sort of almost rolling your eyes and turning like, yeah, I'm grateful that I survived today, or I'm grateful that I didn't break my leg today. Try and think of something personal to you that made you smile to be grateful for. And you'll realise that there is something good in every single day. That maybe fall and winter are not that bad, because look, there's something good in every single day of them. Maybe they're not that bad. Maybe you can even enjoy them a little bit. And when you do start thinking, I always do this at night before I go to sleep, but when you do start thinking about what you can be grateful for that day, you'll find that you're surprised at just how many things that there is. Honestly, there's always so much stuff that we don't even notice that you can be grateful for, and it'll just put you in a good mood when you go to sleep, meaning that you're more likely to wake up in a good mood and have a good day tomorrow. And the cycle continues, and the cycle all of a sudden is positive. We're out of that horrible negative cycle of, you know, you're holed up in your room watching TV, ordering junk food, not moving, not interacting with other people. We're not in that cycle anymore. We're in a positive cycle of feeling grateful every single day and finding the good in every single day and absolutely loving it and enjoying the next day more, because you wake up with the knowledge that you know you will find something good in that day after a couple of weeks of doing this, because it's never let you down so far. Why would it today? You will realise that your day really wasn't as bad as you thought. Even if you went through it, there was still something good. There will always be something good, and that's the beauty of life. I have been talking for way long enough already. I'm sick of the sound of my own voice, so I'm gonna go. But I love you guys so much. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can let me know with a like and a comment, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any more tips, drop them below. Of course, I really want to hear what you guys think. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!